Good morning.
Hello.
And welcome to the Magic Kingdom on this lovely, lovely, balmy day. Today we're going to take the Disney food blog Cupcake Crawl Challenge. I know what you're saying. You're saying, hey, what is that? Well, there's 6 cupcakes that we're going to eat today, spread out among 3 theme parks and 2 hotels, and 1 very hard to get reservation. So join us as we eat our way literally around Walt Disney World.
For the duration of this video, our diet is suspended.
Oh, that's a good point, yes. I did mention something about us both doing the keto diet, and in fact I think collectively we lost around 100 pounds over this past year. But today is a cheat day. No carbs will be ignored today. I think if you just say it's a keto cupcake, the carbs actually don't count, so we'll see. Anyway, off to our first cupcake, which is right here in the Magic Kingdom. Let's go catch a tram and get over there. So we're here at Be Our Guest for the very first cupcake on our cupcake challenge. Now the reason we chose to start here is because Be Our Guest requires a reservation to get this cupcake. So we kind of were at the mercy of when we could get a reservation to do this.
I tried the gray stuff. It's not bad.
The Master's Cupcake, what used to be here. We'll put a picture of it here somewhere. It's good. What did you think?
So the first time we came to Be Our Guest for breakfast, they give you a little bit of the gray stuff. Didn't think the gray stuff was great the first time. With the added flavor from the cupcake itself, it enhances the gray stuff and makes it better. The presentation is
Annoying.
gorgeous but awful, because this this little wrapper here does not easily come off. Like, I had to dig mine, it just fell all over my plate.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was good.
A very light cupcake, a very small cupcake also.
Yes.
Definitely not something that's going to fill you up at all.
Yeah.
So a very petite cupcake, but then only $4.99 for the cupcake,
Yeah.
so not a huge outlay of cost. Yeah, so cupcake number 1 down. Onwards.
5 to go.
We are approaching the Contemporary Hotel, where we will find cupcake number 2 on our list. This is a special one because it's whatever they have.
Yes, it's at Contempo Cafe, and they rotate their special cupcake out, and we have no idea what it is.
First, we got to figure out where the Contempo Cafe is as we approach the Contemporary Hotel. Good news, everyone. We found the Contempo Cafe.
It is in the atrium here at the Contemporary Resort.
Right next to Chef Mickey's. So if you come to the 4th floor of the Contemporary Resort and use the Chef Mickey's thing, I'm trying to stay close here. I know it's loud in here. However, let's show you what we got. I got the banana caramel cupcake, which is some set of ingredients that I don't remember, but I'll put a picture of it here, of the ingredients. There. Banana caramel cupcake.
And I got the Strawberry Imagination Cupcake. Again, we'll put a picture of the ingredients, but I at least know there's strawberry. Oh my goodness. Tastes like sparkles. Good?
Very good. Very good. It's like banana pudding inside of a cupcake.
Ooh.
All right. Well, the restaurant was very loud, so we're going to come over here to talk about it. So, I got the banana caramel cupcake, I believe.
Yes.
And you got the strawberry. So what did you think about the strawberry cupcake?
It looked like a unicorn exploded inside of it. It was so sparkly. The cupcake itself was not bad. A little on the dry side, even with all the stuff inside of it. Honestly, I kind of wish they had a cookies and cream one, and I kind of wish I'd gone and gotten that one.
They did have a cookies and cream one.
But I didn't.
So I had the banana caramel cupcake, which I had the exact opposite experience. Mine had like banana pudding wrapped inside the actual cupcake. So it was delicious and moist. It was like eating cake with banana pudding on top of it with caramel drizzled all over it. It was just absolutely delicious. Would do again, 10-10. So
10s across the board.
So right now we're waiting for our monorail to take us back to our car. We're gonna head over to All-Star Sports? All-Stars Music. There it is. All-Stars Music to try out their cupcake. We're at All-Stars Music at the Intermission Cafe for the
Pineapple Swirl Dole Whip cupcake.
So this is cupcake number 3 for those of you keeping track at home, and I didn't bring in the tripods, so I'm gonna hand do this. So let's. So this particular cupcake here comes with a pipette of pineapple.
Yes.
I'm just gonna drizzle that over the top of it.
Nice good cross section there.
What were your thoughts on the Dole Whip pineapple cupcake?
I liked it better than the one I had at the Contemporary.
See, exact opposite here. I like the one at the Contemporary a whole lot more than I like this one. This one was almost tough to taste. It was very light. So, and I don't mean like light as in you know, like denseness or whatever. Just more like light in flavor. It was really hard to taste the pineapple in it. For me, it's like I don't think that those flavors really jumped out.
I can see that. I think I liked it more because I could actually taste something, whereas my other one just tasted like sparkles and stardust.
Okay. So a small change of plans. Due to a parking mishap, we ended up at Epcot instead of the studios first. So right behind us is Caramel Kush. That's the salted caramel cupcake that we'll be eating. So let's go get it. The Caramel Kush salted caramel cupcake. The cake has like a consistency of a brownie. It was a very dense chocolate cake, but the icing is incredibly delicious and incredibly caramel-like. The bakery itself is run by Werther's Caramel, so it is a delicious caramel. Very good cupcake. I highly recommend it. This is a cupcake that we've had before. That is definitely one that we will go out of our way to have.
It's worth the cheat on the diet. Some of them today have definitely been not, but
yeah. All right, 2 more cupcakes. We've got a peanut butter crunch one here at Hollywood Studios, which is where we are right now. We just got off that boat over there. And then we're gonna head back to Epcot to finish out with a rose gold cupcake at Seasons Grill.
Sunshine, yeah.
Sunshine Seasons. It's not a grill.
I don't think it's my favorite, but it's a nice mix of flavors. You got the peanut butter and the chocolate from the cake, and the chocolate fudge inside the cake, and then the buttercream icing. It's kind of like a Reese's peanut butter cup in a cupcake form, but I don't know.
So I don't know if you can see. It's got the ice cream with this Butterfinger kind of top shell, but it's a dark chocolate cake with a chocolate ganache kind of syrup in the middle of it. So, let me start with this caveat. I'm not a fan of chocolate. I like brownies, but I don't like milk chocolate, like just regular chocolate. This is everything about chocolate I don't like. Whereas the caramel cream cupcake that we had before, that dense brownie-like cake, was everything that I do like about chocolate. This, not even close. I don't.
You don't like it? You don't want it?
I don't even know why it's on the list, to be honest with you. So it's
Oh.
all right. The final cupcake of the day. The last one. 6 cupcakes, 3 theme parks, 2 hotels, 1 very hard to get reservation, and it all comes down to the rose gold cupcake. Now, this is a cupcake that we have had before on last year when it came out, but let's try it out.
There's your cross section. It's a lot lighter than I think I remember. It's not very heavy at all. I think I like it better than the last time we had it. I don't know why, but...
It tastes very similar to what I remember. I think when we had it last time, it was frozen almost in the middle. It was cold, and so it felt denser. This is not cold, so it's actually room temperature, which is good for this cake. It really kind of loosens up. And yeah, I agree. It was much better than the first time, but I think that's why it tastes different. And we're done. Yay! There are many food items at the Walt Disney World Resort that we plan on eating in the future. Cupcakes, not so much.
I have much more of a sweet tooth than he does. And I don't want to see another cupcake for a very long time.
Let's talk about the cupcakes that we had. We had 6 different cupcakes. You saw the list earlier. Well, you actually saw us eat them all, so I don't even know why I'm taking it. What I want to do, though, is I think we have different orders. I'm going to rank the 6 cupcakes in order from my favorite to my least favorite. No, I'm going to do it the other way around. I'm going to go from least favorite to most favorite, and then you can do that. So actually, let's just start with our least favorite cupcake. Which was your least favorite cupcake?
The peanut butter crunch at Trolley Car Cafe. I like Butterfinger. I wish this whole cupcake had been about the Butterfinger, but the Butterfinger part of it, the peanut butter crunch, is just a casing that has some buttercream on top of the chocolate cupcake.
Yeah.
The flavor combination was not good. It was also not helped by being a later in the day cupcake when I was pretty full. Not my favorite by any stretch of the imagination.
No, I think I even said in the video, I don't know why this is on the list. This is a horrible cupcake. This is a bitter chocolate cupcake. This is if you've ever had one of those cans of Hershey syrup, like unsweetened Hershey syrup, it's like imagine that poured into the middle of a cake, and then topped with maybe a piece of a Butterfinger and some buttercream. It was not good. It was not a good cupcake. I know that Disney Food Blog goes on and on about this cupcake, like being their favorite. Wow, and I can only assume that because it's in the Starbucks location in Hollywood Studios, that this is geared more towards people that like bitter desserts, like coffee. Like it was just everything I didn't like about chocolate. I did not like it.
To be fair to the food blog, they loved the original incarnation of this before they took it off the menu and put it back on, and they made some changes. We are having the second version. We have never had the original version, so it could be that maybe this new iteration just isn't as good as the original.
Okay. I think we're in agreement. Our least favorite cupcake, the peanut butter crunch. What is your number 5 cupcake?
Probably the strawberry imagination cupcake that I had at Contempo Cafe. This one was solely my bad decision making. I had the choice between the strawberry, the banana, and the Oreo, much like Daniel did, and I chose the strawberry, even though my gut was saying go with the cookies and cream. The cake was kind of dry, and it just, I mean, it tasted like strawberry, but that was really all there was. It was just unimpressive and kind of bland.
My number 5 spot is the Master's Cupcake at Be Our Guest restaurant. I found it, so it's a cookie, the gray stuff is like a cookies and cream kind of a frosting, and it doesn't have a really definitive flavor. It's sweet, but it's kind of blah, and the cupcake underneath it was really just kind of chocolate cake. It wasn't very imaginative to me at all, so that fits in my number 5 spot. And the only difference between it and my number 4 spot, which I'll do that one now, is the Pineapple Whip Swirl Cupcake at All Star Music. Both of those 2 cupcakes I felt just didn't really have a lot of flavor to them. The difference being that I like chocolate less, so that's why Be Our Guest is number 5, and Pineapple is number 4. What was your number 5? No, your number 4. You already said your
my number 4. Yeah, probably the Pineapple Swirl. Like you said, it just didn't have a whole ton of flavor, even with the eyedropper of pineapple sauce on top. It was just kind of there.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. None of these were well. No, the peanut butter crunch one's bad.
The only one that was really bad was the trolley car one. But yeah, other than that, none of these were offensive.
What was your number 3?
The Master's Cupcake.
Okay, number 3 was your Master's Cupcake. Why?
Because I like chocolate to an extent. I'm not huge on chocolate cakes, but I think the gray stuff, which I didn't really like the first time around when we had it, helped alleviate some of the chocolatey flavor. I don't know. I liked it more than the Pineapple Swirl.
Okay. My number 3 is the Rose Gold Cupcake at Sunshine Seasons. The first time we had it, I think I alluded to the fact that it was kind of cold. You know, it just come out of the case, and having it be at room temperature really improved the taste of that cupcake a lot. I thoroughly enjoyed that cupcake. It was a very good cupcake. The Rose Gold Cupcake at Sunshine Seasons. I'm repeating myself now, but that's my number 3. My number 2 is the caramel swirl, the salted caramel cupcake at Caramel Crush. It's very dense chocolate brownie almost, with the buttercream and the caramel swirl on top of that. Just delicious. We've had it numerous times. I've loved it every time. That is a great cupcake to have. That's my number 2. What's your number 2?
Surprisingly, the Rose Gold. You basically have said everything I could say about it. It was much better this time around when it wasn't fresh out of the fridge. And that's surprising considering it was the last one we had. All of the cupcakes that we've had before in some form or another were better or even better this time around.
Yeah, I feel like that was true. Even though we were sick of cupcakes by that point, it was still a good cupcake.
Yes.
And then my number 1 is the banana caramel cupcake at the Contempo Cafe. Oh my God, that was an amazing cupcake. I think I even said to Zach as we were walking out, it's like, I don't ever want to see another cupcake again. However, if I had that banana caramel cupcake, I would eat it again right now. That was so delicious, even being stuffed. It was just, I love banana pudding. I love caramel. It had the buttercream, so it was a caramel cupcake with banana pudding inside of it, along with a caramel drizzle and some buttercream. It was so good. Go to the Contempo Cafe, get that cupcake immediately.
They do rotate their cupcakes at the Contempo Cafe, so it may not be there next week.
Demand
knows?
it. Go and ask for a manager and demand that cupcake. It's that good.
Or if you can't, go with my number one. Go to Epcot, go to Germany, get the salted caramel cupcake from Caramel Couche. It is amazing. Admittedly, the thickness of the bottom part of it, where it is more like a brownie rather than a cupcake, sometimes means that I don't eat all of the bottom. I eat just the salted caramel top and part of the actual cupcake. But regardless, it's amazing. If they ever take it away, I'm probably going to cry.
Also, fun fact, the Caramel Couche Bakery is considered a merchant location, so you can get a 20% pass holder discount
Yes.
at that bakery. So.
Which helps because the salted caramel cupcake is one of the more expensive ones on the list.
You just said assaulted. Yeah, that was the Disney food blog, Cupcake Crawl. I guess any tips that I would give for, like, the Disney food blog watches this, but I feel like you shouldn't have something on the list that requires a reservation, number one. And like the Master's Cupcake having to require a reservation to get in there kind of makes this challenge inaccessible to people that don't have that reservation. And I feel like if you're going to publish challenges like that, they should be accessible to everyone. Also, just way too much. 6 cupcakes, way too much. Like, it would have been better to do a snack in each park, you know, like say a savory snack and a sweet snack and whatnot. But it was our own fault. Like I said, no one twisted our arm to do this. We did this. We did it for you. We did it so that you don't have to follow in our footsteps and make those same mistakes. Hey, if you like what we do here on this channel, make sure you click on that subscribe button.
Leave a comment down below. Tell us what you like, what you don't like, and what we can do better.
And if you want to follow us on the socials, the links are in the doobly-doo.
You're going to say that in every video, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Till next time.
See you real soon.